So, introducing yourself to the concept of organic chemistry. That um, the term organic is derived from organic. The term organic is derived from living things. Living things. In earlier centuries, chemists divided the compounds which they discovered into two major categories, which was the organic category and second was the inorganic category. Now, when it comes to the organic category, they included all of the compounds obtained from living things or from living sources, such as fossil fuels, such as animals, plants, were considered to be organic compounds. While those compounds which were obtained from non-living sources, minerals, ores, were considered to be inorganic compounds. For example, if we talk about paraffin, it's a wax which is paraffin is an alkane which is obtained from a type of hydrocarbon which is obtained from living organisms. Um, an inorganic compound here involves, let's suppose, um, we have sodium chloride. It is found in the form of ore, and from there it is purified to get the salt which we use in our daily lives. So sodium chloride is an inorganic source obtained from non-living mineral ores, and um, on the basis of this concept, which was given by earlier chemists, it was believed that the organic compounds can only be obtained from from living sources or from living organisms, because the living organisms possess a specific force, a vital force, due to which they are able to synthesize those organic compounds. While inorganic compounds, non-living compounds do not, non-living substances do not have that capability to synthesize organic compounds because of uh, no vital force in them. So, on the basis of that, this theory was given, which was known as vital force theory, by the earlier chemist, that organic compounds can only be made from living organisms rather than inorganic sources. But after vital force theory, there was another scientist uh, who was known as Mr. Kohler. Mr. Kohler basically gave the concept that what he actually did, he rejected the concept of vital force theory, because once he was working in his laboratory and utilizing ammonium cyanate. Ammonium cyanate is basically having a scientific formula as this: ammonium cyanate. So he utilized ammonium cyanate in his laboratory. And what he did was he started boiling ammonium cyanate in water in his laboratory, due to which he found that this ammonium cyanate was converted into urea, an organic compound, an organic hydrocarbon in the urine of mammals, right? So he found that urea, which is an organic compound, was formed from ammonium cyanate when it was boiled synthetically in laboratory, due to which he gave the concept that organic compounds can also be synthesized without organic sources or from inorganic sources, or can be synthesized synthetically in laboratories. Oops, there's a wrong formula. It's 2 NH2 rather than NH3, amine group, right? So uh, alright, that's the basic concept about you know organic chemistry. That organic chemistry over here is the term organics refers to those things which are obtained from living sources, but in actual, or it is not the case that it can only be synthesized from living organisms, but it can be synthesized from other organisms as well. From the concept which Kohler gave, there are more than 200 compounds, not more than 200 compounds, but millions of compounds which have been gathered, which have been synthetically made in laboratories, which are organic. Now, when it comes to the definition of organic chemistry, we can just simply consider that as the branch of chemistry which deals with study of hydrocarbons and their derivatives. Now, since we are discussing the word organic, which means derived from living organisms, not all living, the organic chemistry must include those compounds which are having carbon inside them. But all carbon containing compounds are not organic. The reason behind it is that organic chemistry only deals with certain type of carbon compounds which are relevant to which are similar in properties, chemical and physical properties, and which are relevant to living organism, living sources. For example, if you talk about carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide is an inorganic compound. Carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide are inorganic compounds, while when it comes to hydrocarbons such as alkane, alkene, alkyne, all of these are organic compounds since they are related to living beings. Carbon dioxide, carbon disulfide, cyanide, thiocyanide, and cyanide, bicarbonates, carbonates are all inorganic compounds even though they contain carbon. So only those compounds with those those carbon containing compounds which are related to related to organic sources and are similar in properties are kept under the category of organic chemistry or the organic compounds. So if we talk about these compounds, these could be organic, but the reason they are considered inorganic is that they are similar in properties. Sorry, they are dissimilar with the properties of hydrocarbons and their derivatives. For example, if we talk about carbon dioxide, it has a very different melting and boil. It has a very different boiling point as compared to that of hydrocarbons. Let's suppose if we take methane as well. So in that sense, these are having different properties. Apart from which, if we talk about another reaction where that's I want to showcase is the production of hydrogen and production of methane, which is an organic compound, by hydrogen and carbon monoxide. By using carbon monoxide and hydrogen, we can easily create methane in the presence of a catalyst known as nickel. So this is also the example of how we can synthetically synthesize, organic compounds in laboratory. So this is all about the video. Hopefully, we will meet in another video.